What is going on, Lakerland? Lakerland. We got some moderators in the building talking about the Lakers head coach, as we're going to meet the boss and we're going to meet the Lakerland family right now and talk about the situation that we got going on here with the young lady, Halima Nash, saying that JJ Redick, the Lakers coach, used some derogatory words to her on the Duke University campus years back, and now he's the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's meet the staff here. Get your bars up, Media BA, Cold, and Hoodie Hank. Shout out to Seven Mitchell. What do you guys feel about this? Is this going to be the quickest and shortest Lakers hire of all time?
No, because they're still going to keep him. They're still going to keep him. He's probably going to be gone by next season, but they're going to give him one season. They don't care about this, bro. They don't care about racism, them saying anything crazy. As long as they don't do anything like they put their hands on them and do that type of craziness, they not pineappling people. They'll let that ride. They're not gonna trip.
Yeah, he almost, before you say Cody, he almost looking like this right here.
Oh my God!
He about to say it. He about to say it. Go ahead, Cole.
I agree with BA. Nothing's really gonna happen out of this. This is really one of those times where you just get your stuff off and get your story out there, but nothing's really gonna happen to JJ.
Well, we're living in this time of Me Too, Me Three, a cancel culture. We know this is obviously a terrible thing to say. He probably didn't use it in the context of like my homie either. As we see the young lady here again, he was using it in the derogatory way. That's why I do everything I can not to use it, because when people use that word, you don't know what they mean, even if they're joking. But
it's a beautiful woman right there. Yes, she is.
Yes. And he's also come out the woodworks as saying that the internet never sleeps, never dies. They're pulling up receipts, and this is one of the receipts the internet has pulled up that JJ has said other things before, and there's other accusations that have pulled up recently today as well. So you don't think this is gonna lessen his time as a Laker coach?
Nah, it's popularity. From a popularity standpoint, it's gonna lessen that. And if anything, I would say ESPN is probably gonna look into it, but he no longer really works with them. So he has his own podcast and all of that stuff, which we know he's not gonna be on, but he's still gonna be producing. And man, he's cool, man. He's cool. Do I like this situation though? No. And has this situation been? It's a shame that this situation has been floating around for multiple years, but now everybody is starting to catch along because she's not the only young lady. And then we've witnessed him talk about the Asian demographic of people, etc. So this is not this. It is what it is, man.
What do you think about it, Cole?
Lakers are a big organization. All of this will be swept under the rug, and we will all forget.
Yeah.
They pulled a situation from 6 years ago that I never even heard about, and I was literally watching basketball religiously around that time. It will all be swept under the rug.
When did Me Too cancel culture really start? That was probably before then, right?
Yes, I'd say it's like the top of the 2010s where it really like picked up steam.
I think I would say like 2012, 2013 is when it started getting into rolling. And then 2015, 2016, it was full force.
Yeah.
People were losing livelihoods.
Yeah. Whenever Big Bill Cosby, my pudding pop got sent away, that was like the super height of it, right? Whatever year that was.
My pudding pop.
I don't know if you remember that, Cole.
Yeah.
My pudding.
Yeah, my pudding. Yo, you're correct. You're correct. It wasn't just him. It was a few other people. It was a few other people that were celebrities. that came out and were getting popped. And you had was it Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, Spacey. There was some executives too, like females too, that were getting busted. I don't know their names, but they were getting busted as well.
Spacey, Weinstein.
Yep.
Who else? They went back and looked at the stuff Paul Walker did before he died. They looked back. They looked back at Leonardo DiCaprio, people he done been with. Like it got
and
nasty. R. Kelly, of course.
R. Kelly. He was the start of it. He was the start.
Man, he wasn't the start. It was them 80s, bro. Them 80s, bro.
Hey, don't get it twisted. Them NBA players, David Stern was saving a lot of them NBA players. Don't get it twisted. Don't be shocked if you hear some stories.
Oh, I know.
I just I would say this. Can we do this in all types of, like, let's do it for all races. Let's just not do it for people of color and just Caucasians. You have a whole bunch of in-between colors as well. Race is a race of people who do crazy, foolish things. I hate that they demonize them. Specifically, it's like American men in general are being demonized. I would say just black men being at the forefront, but no, you do have a whole bunch of white men who are getting demonized too. But it's not just us. And it's like the American man, he's so entitled, and he, no matter how much money he's on. I've been seeing a lot of these different stories, and it's like this. The other countries are looking at us super crazy, but it's our media. It's our media.
Right. It's a generational thing. It was the Me Too thing, and I don't think it's a bad thing. Because it autocorrects some of the bad behaviors that, especially the men, were having in the past, especially for us, the women. So, you just have to do the right thing. Like, even with us, we got to be careful what we say. You might get used against you in the court of the internet, So it's like JJ, hopefully it didn't happen, but it's a possibility that it might have.
Yeah. Go to Duke.
Yeah.
I've been to the campus. I'm going to just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't. Like, if let that have been another coach, man, what they do to
right.
I was about to bring Ime up. Chill.
Let's pull her statement back up. I've only been called the N-word to my face by a white man once in my life, and it was on the campus of Duke University while I was doing work with the basketball team, and today he was named the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. What a world. And she didn't even think that was going to go viral. Just put it out there.
The thing that's crazy is this particular woman has spoken before in the past. It's a shame that she's saying this, and the only reason why it's catching legs is because he's the head coach, but he was an NBA player before that, and he was a high profile NBA player at one time.
Right. And his podcast, his media company, besides Pat McAfee, he was like, the guy, even before he got with ESPN.
Definitely for basketball, he was definitely one of those ones, and it's just a shame. It's just a shame that that it's now being presented out to the people when it's been multiple. Like, everybody out there, she's not the only one, allegedly.
One final thing before we get out of here, we don't want to keep it too long for the Lakerland family. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the content, share it throughout the community. We need you to grow our platform, and all of us on this here as well, along with Seven Mitchell, who's not here right now, but shout out to him. But if this is true, the team is primarily 90% Black, African American, whatever you want to call. Does this change the complexity of how the culture is in the locker room, or do you think they'll push towards getting them out of there? What do you think is going to happen?
Players have not my coach syndrome, like can't be my guy syndrome. So I don't think it's going to change anything.
You seen the Clippers? They're like, not my owner until he cut my checks and he takes me out to dinner all the time. He takes care of me and my family. And
girl snitched with the recording talking about Magic Johnson.
Yo, exactly. They were, now the players later was like, all right, yeah, we kind of knew, but not at the time. They were like, no, not my owner. So the same way with the coach. I agree with Cole.
Well, let us know what you guys think in the comment section. How you think this should be handled? Do you think they need to bring another coach in, or do you think he's gonna fly through and coach these next couple 2-3 seasons with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and whoever else they get? Shout out to all the team, and we'll be back with you soon. Peace.
For the latest and greatest on your Los Angeles Lakers, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we appreciate the support. Follow us on social media at Lakerland Show, and join our Playback TV room for our free VIP access to our Lakers watch parties and, of course, the Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/Lakerland.